Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Hair and Coffee. How you guys all doing this morning? Hopefully you're all doing great and well and enjoying the sudden burst of heat wave that we have this summer, I guess. It took summer long enough to get here. Let's just say that. It took summer like forever to get here. I felt that winter, or like, no, not winter, okay. Maybe winter, but like the rainy, like, no. More of like the spring, rain, muggy weather kept going into like the beginning of June, or spring, April, whatever, whenever the warm seasons start, pretty much. But then like, towards the end of June, beginning of July, we've been starting to get hotter weather, especially where I live. I don't know where you're at. Where you're at, it could still be blizzarding cold and rain and hail and just a mess. But where we're at, we just suddenly got like a huge heat wave. It was like 106 yesterday. Today is supposed to be 104. Tomorrow is supposed to be like 10 something, and then after that it starts going back down. But I'm pretty sure that next week it's gonna keep going back up. And then we have like 10 fires around here, around the Idaho area. So then we have like all like the smoke and the clouds, just like, ugh. Whoa, it's like terrible outside. It's terrible breathing air, man. Ugh. For those of you that think it's funny that I'm talking about heat and I'm wearing a sweater, in my house where I live, it's like super cold. It's like freezing cold half the time. So sometimes I have to wear a sweater, and today I felt like going brightly colored with my tie-dye sweater. This is like homemade dipped tie-dye, very vibrant, you know, pretty awesome. It's kind of small now because it's kind of old, but it's kind of, it's funny because people are like, how long have you had that? I'm like, I've only had it for a while, and it's like, the colors are hanging in there. It's hanging in there strong, so it's like, I must have used some pretty good dye. So I'm pretty stoked about making sure I use some pretty good dye. Also, in other awesome news around the world, in my world, I don't know, there's really not much. I know the Comic-Con stuff's happening. I've been catching up on a lot of that, seeing what's going on around there. There's a lot of interesting stuff from what I've seen on the YouTube television, or YouTube computer, because I don't have a smart TV that has a television. Damn it, I need to upgrade on that. Yeah, but yeah, a lot of things are going great at the San Diego Comic-Con. I think is the one that everyone's like pumped and amped for. It's like the big one. Yeah. So there's a lot of cool stuff I've been seeing. One of these days, I really am gonna go to one of those. Probably maybe this next year. I don't know. I haven't decided. I know I'm going to VidCon next year with everybody, but I haven't decided what the other one's gonna be. Am I gonna stay and go to Comic-Con, or am I going to go try? And I mean, it's gonna cost probably a lot more. I don't know, unless they do it in Boston again, the Doctor Who convention. I want to go to that because, as all of you know, I'm a big Doctor Who fan. My friend Leandra, she's a Trekkie. She's a Star Trek Trekkie. I'm a Trekkie too, but if I had to pick between the two, it's all about the Who, baby. It's all about the Doctor. It's all about the Doctor. That was a terrible accent, but I tried. I'm sorry. I don't possess the skill for that. Huh, Purge? I can't talk like that. I can't talk no accent. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Persia. You're just adorable. I don't want to pet you. Go pet. No. No, damn it. Now she's gonna come bug me. Also, I don't know if any of you have seen the new Spider-Man yet. I know probably a lot of you have. I haven't yet. I've heard a lot of mixed feelings about it. I've heard a lot of people that say it's just like amazing and it's like the best thing ever for Spider-Man. Other people, I've heard that it just wasn't what they thought it was going to end up being like. Like, they knew it was going to be awesome, which they still saw it, and it was still awesome, but it wasn't the awesome that they thought from the trailer views. So I don't know if I want to spend the money to go watch it. Like, I don't know. I got mentioned before in the whole X-Men Marvel movie thing. I don't know when I was talking about. It's like, you know, there's so many comic book movies coming out, and it's so awesome to see because it's just like a dream come true for all of us. But at the same time, it's like I understand reboots and remakes and stuff, but I feel that they're trying to make so many of them so quickly. I feel that we're getting burnt out of it. I don't know, because I guess that Spider-Man made so much money and the Avengers did too, but I mean, you have to realize how much money that the Avengers brought in. I think it was like I don't know, 9 million, 10 million, I don't know how much the opening weekend. If you divide that 4 ways between if they did a Hulk movie, an Iron Man movie, a Captain America, and another Thor movie, you divide that 4 ways, that's each about average of what one of those movies would do on an opening weekend. So people are like, oh my god, the Avengers made so much money. I was like, well yeah, the Avengers made so much money, but it took 4 superhero movies to get jammed together to make that much money. Which, you know, I still enjoyed it. I still think it's probably one of the best superhero movies that are out there. Because it was just so well done. But I just how I felt about the amp up for it. How people were like, oh my goodness, this movie made so much money. I'm just like, yeah, it did, but you have to think of it in another way. But anyways, back to the Spider-Man thing. Sorry, I got sidetracked. My mind tends to do that. But I don't know if I want to spend the money on it. I probably will once I get paid. I'll probably go watch it this next week with a few people. So I'll have my opinions on it, even though there's already millions of opinions because I'm like the slowest person to get stuff done. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm surprised I can keep up with this. But yeah, this weekend I got a lot of things I'm going to be doing. Hopefully I have a new awesome video for you guys on Tuesday on my main channel. The links will be down in the bottom bar. Also check out all of my friends. I know their videos hasn't changed in a while because I've been busy and I'm kind of the one that does the editing stuff because they're all kind of new. They're all kind of new to this, but I'm going to be putting videos on their channel and try to get them more of being independent on their own. Because they're all awesome, funny people. It's just, you just can't get them to do their videos on their own. So I'm going to be working with that. I'm also going to, haven't decided if, I don't know, I'm trying to work on a music video for our band, a new one since we haven't done one in a while. And we do have a few new tracks. It's really hard to do that because our tracks are really in a slow process because there's only 3 of us, so it takes a lot more to do, and since we don't have a drummer here all the time, it's really hard. So I'm gonna try and post up one of our new tracks that we have in some kind of music video format with all of us in it. So yeah, so just be patient. But anyways guys, that's about it for the morning hair and coffee. Sorry I couldn't keep yourself entertained much more as I can. Check out the links in the bottom bar. Check out my friend Alex. She has a cooking show, which is she's trying to do. She has like 4 subscribers now. You guys should go subscribe to her channel. Her links will be in the bottom bar. She's the One Foodie Cutie, I think her name is, or One Cute Foodie, One Cutie Food or something like that. Be down in the bottom bars. You should totally check her out. But anyways, guys, I will let you go. Hopefully you have a good weekend. Make sure to put on some sunscreen, and I will definitely have a much more interesting show on Monday or Tuesday. So totally want to check that out. But there's a bunch of stuff happening this weekend, so it's gonna be fun. But anyways, guys, I will talk to you later, and bye bye.